Wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you once again. Thank you. Today is a very special day, and I'm going to be using a different language. Thank you for joining Rise Above All Odds. What a pleasure to have you join me now, and I'm really happy. I appreciate all of you who have joined, guys. Kindly do me a favor to share if you could, because I did not have time to share so that people can join us in the live discussion. So I'm happy as my sister too, Sister Fumi is joining me this
Hi,
evening. Hi,
Sister
sis.
Comfort. Thank you for allowing me as usual. Even if you don't allow me, I'm going to bombard the place. Uh, and and hello to everyone that is joining
Yes.
us. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, you share, and also take part in any conversation that we are going to be having here as well. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, sis. And thank you again, family. So for people who know this platform, and if you can remember, we've been operating. The first time was what was this? The first thing was something talks, empowerment
Empowerment
talks.
Talks.
That was how we
Mhm.
started this platform as Empowerment Talks, and then we became
Network.
Empowerment Network. And it's almost, I would say, it's been a household name because we've been operating under this name for over the
Mm.
years now. And I really, really do appreciate everybody who has been there to encourage and support Empowerment Network. Through this platform, there's been a lot of empowerment on both ways. I have learned a lot. I've watched hundreds of people pass through this platform who have come and given a lot of education and information to our dear people. And I've also learned a lot from everybody, both people who come as guests and people who share comments in the comment section. And so I'm really so happy and thankful to God that it is actually metamorphosing now, transforming to another thing, right? So whether you are new here on this platform, especially the new ones, you are welcome. Go ahead and subscribe and then follow us. If you are watching from Facebook, do same, click the follow page and follow, because this time around I'm in business. I want to get really serious. I've been delaying, but it's gotten to that point where there's no choice anymore. I just have to go. So you cannot stop supporting me. You support me even more now because there is actually more. So sis, I'll just talk a bit before I give a handover to you, because I think people need to know the reason for the change. And I chose to share it with my people because I've never been myself. I've never been on my own. This place became Empowerment Network because we've been operating as a network for over the years. And so the inspiration actually of Empowerment Network came from this business we joined with Mr. Mufare. I joined in 2020, same with you,
Yes.
Sister Fomi. And from then, when we understood what his vision was, we bought into the vision. And so I got empowered. And the only way of paying back was to create this platform and continue to empower people. And the best time is coming when we're going to practically go out to the fields to do this, So we have built a very strong and powerful community through bonding, and through we built mutual trust. I can leave from here and go to Australia anytime because I have at least two sisters there, Narelle Wokon and Vavine Bine, and many others. I can go to Papua New Guinea, I can go to India, I can go to Bangladesh, and anywhere, and I feel highly welcome and protected, So why I am changing, we could call it rebranding, because I already felt that Network was a brand. Why I'm changing is because, today, actually, officially, we step into a new chapter, rise
All
above
odds.
all odds, yes. So the mission of Network has not changed. It's only been expanded, right? Because the mission officially was just to empower people, but so much is happening backstage. And so, especially, I am African, obviously, you can tell. So we Africans, sometimes so much happens. I'm bringing it here now to family because I'm sharing as African, because that's what I know we do, but I'm sure many people will relate. So much happens in our lives, and the power of telling a story, and especially of telling your story, is something that has been stolen from us, especially the African woman and stuff like that. So much happening. You just think that sharing it means betrayal to your community and so on and so forth. And people forget that you need to share, first of all, to relieve yourself, and secondly, to encourage someone, to empower someone, to uplift someone, because people go through the same situations all over the world. Sometimes when you're struggling with it, you think that it's only you, but not until you listen to other people. You are like, many people are going through this. Why keep it? I need to share this and share how I go through such difficulties, such that somebody will say, if she can cope with that, if she's going through that and still smiling, and she can still laugh, and she can still stand up and speak, then why not me? We hold your hand and we rise together above any form of challenges. We build resilience over trials and temptations and troubles and all of those things, and we still make it triumphant in life, because life is not meant to only be in problems. But then when you share it, they say it's half solved, and why not completely solved when we come together as a family and decide to help and encourage one another. And so, sis,
I,
I'll let you say
I
something.
love the way that you have put it out to people there. It still bring the platform is still going to bring people together, but we are the way the face of it that is changing to accommodate things that are going to be happening in the future. And because we are going to be, encouraging each other, because we all know that we all come from different backgrounds with different challenges, and we are bound to rise above all those situations and actually become the people that we God has ordained us to
Right.
be. And that is why this platform is taking on a new rebranding, a new name, and a new name that accommodates everyone and every and any situation, where the stories of people that have risen above challenges, or things that you expect should crush someone, they are able to come here and tell their stories and tell of how they were triumphant and encourage someone else in their own challenges as well. I will leave it there.
Ex- yeah, exactly. That's just the aim. So if you watched me a couple, I think that was sometime last week. I chose to dedicate this name to our CEO, Mr. Ahmufare, because he's been such an
Mm,
inspiration to me. I'm a
mm,
very spiritual person, so my inspiration actually, especially from Rise Above All Odds,
mm,
what is in the pipeline is
mm,
spiritually inspired, Bible and praying and stuff like that. But then from the human realm, I pay a lot of respect to Ash Mufari because he's
mm,
been a great inspiration. So I had to tell the story from his own perspective, how he has risen above all odds to
mm,
be where he is today. So many people do go through that. And so we just need to share. We watch, we read from his chapters every day, because he comes up and tells us and empowers us and encourages us and uplifts us. And so everybody has to share it from their own perspective, because we have already built a family here and there's so much to do. But then sometimes people might lag behind, because no matter how much you see people smiling, sometimes people
mm.
can go through a lot. But then there's no need to keep it to yourself. So while we are actually on about empowering, about rise above all odds, is because there's a little thing, there's a tiny thing in the pipeline, which we are going to be announcing also in a couple of days ahead, thanks by the grace of God. And so Sister Fumi here has been my number one cheerleader, and she's been encouraging me through the days and all the struggles and all the things. I think she's heard and unheard everything and anything and all. So whatever put to bed, the tiny thing that I'm about to bring to us to see, this is how I've been coping through struggles and things like that. It's going to be something that I'm so excited to share, and I bring her here to keep on
Yeah.
supporting, because she's always there. Even in the middle of the night, I just ring. I say, you need to listen to this, you need to listen to that and stuff. So sis,
I want to use this opportunity to just encourage, not just comfort ourselves, but to encourage each and every person that is out there listening. We are bound, apart from talking about our CEO who gives us a lot of inspiration, looking at what he's gone through and how he still comes out smiling, not because everything is hunky dory, but because there's a deeper inner
yep.
strength, spiritual strength coming from somewhere else, that he smiles and comes out and tells us what he needs to tell us. Those are the things that really encourages us. And just like she said, we are all spiritual. And we get our inspiration from the word of God as well, from the Bible, from inspiration or testimonies of others, you understand. And that is why we are wanting to make sure that for those who are coming to this platform, we want to be in a position to encourage you to share your story, and not just share your story, but whatever it is that is being placed in your heart, or you are being inspired to do it, do it, and do it well, that kind of, regardless of whatever it is that you face, or the challenges that you face in it. Tell it to someone. There's always someone that is going to encourage you. There's always a solution through the mouth of someone else. Let me tell you something. If you remember very well, when Jesus was first called, he said something, and he said, the members of your household might be the people that don't believe in you the most. I will paraphrase it like that. But in this
Right.
household, it's not like
Exactly.
that. We will believe in you, and we will trust that whatever it is that God has put in your heart, you are going to do it, and we will encourage you to do it and go for it, regardless of what is happening, regardless of whatever challenges that come. We'll try and find the solution together for those challenges, the solutions together for those challenges. So be encouraged, and be bold to come forward as well and share your testimonies, share your story as well. I will leave it there.
Yes, sure. Yes, this is not to say we've stopped doing what we do here on this platform every day. It was just to announce
Yes,
a change of name, but then we keep doing what we have been doing every day. It's just
an
that there is an
extension.
extension now. But then all in, because everything is inspired by the whole mission and the vision and the movement that
Mm,
we've all been in. Everything has been inspired by all of us here, and so that is how it's going to continue. What is making me so excited here is just I can't wait to come back again and say another
yeah.
thing about this new name, because I feel like I'm more than happy. I'm a bit more prepared now to get into the new platform with Mr. Mufara because of this,
Yes,
just this name
yes.
rise above all odds. Because this is what is going to take me on and on and on from here till I can't just wait for our new platform to come. And I have already, I think I'm one of the newest or one of the first people to have something to show up for when we
Ooh.
move into that platform. And that thing is this name that we're talking about. So guys, let's make this happen. And I count on you. I look up to you all. Let's keep doing what we are doing. Let's keep on keeping on every day doing what we are good at doing as a team, as a family. Nothing has changed. It's exactly the same thing that we've been doing. But this name, this importance of it, I just thought
Yes.
that people need to know, because I can't keep it and then I just show up from somewhere. But guess what? You are going to be proud of me that we are moving into the new place and I have a new thing and a new
Yes.
name to move on with. There's so much behind. Let's celebrate it. And I really appreciate you for joining. Meanwhile, we have to keep on to just keep on being informed, keep on being positive, keep on connecting with
Mm-hmm.
the right people, because what keeps us going is the fact that my
Mm,
sister Amina Korani, you don't believe when she wrote to me one day, it
mm,
was about 2 a.m., sharing the excitement of the last announcement that the
mm.
CEO made last week, right? I was like, who is this? She said she was the one that really shouted, because she is powerful here, like in the comments, but you will not see her come and sit here like you and
Yeah.
myself and running our mouth like we do every day. But then she's just all over the place. If you want to see Amina Korane, for example, go on the chat. If you want to see most of the people who are here now, if you want to see Greg, I've not seen Greg in person, but I know Greg because he is all over the place, like my brother Levi,
Mm,
Mama Bola, and so on. So that is how this whole thing is. We are all, people contribute to this movement from their own
definitely.
various perspectives. Some of us just want to sit here and talk and talk and talk. Others are just on the chat, pushing from there. Others are on the background, like Peter Rogers. If you want an event, that is when you see where Peter Rogers belongs. That is when you finally know who Peter Rogers is and stuff like that. So it's really a good thing, guys. What we're coming here, rise above all odds. So much has happened that I had to rise above all odds, and I've kind of been like emulating, because what is taking me to places in the leadership of the
Mm.
person we have been following. I've been in here since I think it's
Fine.
4 years, getting to five. I've just like, I love the kind of leadership style. And he's that person who tells you that, listen, if you sit there and keep planning, you will never do it.
Mm.
Stand up and start doing it. And if he did not stand up that fateful day in 2018 and drop that audio message and then followed up on it, we will not be counting 1.5, about 1.5, or ungefähr about 1 million people,
Mm.
following him. So this is the same, this is just the spirit. And I'm just happy because this is that kind of a thing that we're responding to Mr. Bufare's vision, and we're really getting ready. This is just a preparation, and I'm so very, very excited. So, yeah, I just thought I would
Definitely.
share this.
So I love the fact that you've explained to
Mm,
everyone before they think that, oh, maybe we are going to be saying something else. We're going to be saying a lot of other things, but the platform has, how will I call it, like you said, expanded to take what is coming in the future, not just in the future, but other things that we
I'm
do
so
not even
excited.
have a clue of yet. But rise above all
Yeah,
odds as is a name that encompasses a lot of things. And so we're still going to be doing what we're doing, but we
yes,
are going to be bringing in more, more, more. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited for the next, revealing.
I know, yeah, yeah. I know, me too. I'm excited too, because if it's about empowerment, we've empowered ourselves enough, and I believe that everybody is ready to go out. So, rise above all odds is coming with more. You will not go out there and empower somebody who is cooking and brewing and stewing in troubles and all of those things. You want to empower them, like get them, listen, you need to be resilient, you need to be strong and stand up both spiritually and physically, and say, I am bigger than this, I'm stronger than this. That, because we're just sharing from what we have done. But then how it doesn't sound clear now, it's because it's going to sound clearer when we come back in the next session, because I'll be coming back. But bear with me, guys. This is nothing different. It's just the same thing. But then the extension had to
Yes,
be made official.
yes,
I find it important. So I like contribution from my brother Ruben. He says, Mr. Ash has made us testimonies in our
yes,
various communities. We're so
that's true.
much blessed. That is so true. And Rise Above All Odds is just one of those testimonies, believe me, because you keep hiding. You have just for a few minutes ago, me and Fumi, we were on his this thing TikTok
Mm,
talking about fear. What has been keeping Rise Above All Odds
mm,
till today was fear. But thanks to the fact that Fumi is there, she's like, stand up now, go and start doing it, because it has to be done and stuff like that. And then when you think too about art, if he sat there and just kept being afraid that, oh, who would buy into this? Who would believe me? Who would do this? He would still have been there, and we would still be where we were in 2018, depending on when you ever joined this movement. So if it's time to stand up and start something, start, guys. Rise above all odds and start doing that thing that is pumping in your chest all the time. You cannot sleep. It's because you want to do it, and you have to start doing it, because the time is now. We have all the time in our hands to do all of these things. And these are the kind of projects that would make this vision of Mr. Mufare go far and wide and cover the scope, even beyond what he is imagining. So let's do this together, guys. Thank you so much. Sis, do you have any other thing to
I'm just
say?
going to
So we'll wrap up
say,
now.
keep the excitement and open in your heart, keep your own heart open, and wait for what is going to come, because I can't tell you that I can imagine it, but there's an excitement in my heart and in my spirit that whatever it is that we're moving to is going to be way, 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 way better than what we had before. Because I I don't know. That's what I just have. So just keep that in your mind, and please also, like I always say, keep in contact with those who are as excited as you are as well, and keep in contact. If you are not sure about anything, you know exactly where to go. go and look at the information. Don't listen to what someone say or the interpretation of what someone else said. Go to the exact point where
Exactly.
you need to get that information, which we all know, and then go there, look at that information. If you are now not sure about what you read in the information, then you can ask. Don't forget, we are always here. Heroes are always there. Red is always there as well. There are many
Right.
places where you can say, "Oh, I read this, in the from the right source, but I do not understand it." That's a different case. But please, 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 keep
Mhm.
together, keep close knitted together with those who are excited, with those who have this excitement or what is coming in their heart, and with those who are still in sync with what is happening. That's all I'll say.
Sure, sis. I really appreciate. Thank you. So I like how my brother Michelle Champagne is reminding us. We're all excited about waiting for the next live with Ash. So, guys, this is a quick reminder. This is very important. I know that people who are watching that they would have already done it. Let's go back and watch Ash's update of
Yes.
last Thursday. The update was there. We did not have much to comment on because there was nothing to comment. He was just
Info.
coming to give
Yes.
us that breaking news that listen, we have come this far. So go back and watch it. Even if you have watched, watch again, because we need to really digest it to fight the enemy, so that when people come saying all sorts of things, we just give them a deaf ear because we know what we are doing, what our CEO has done. Secondly, let's read old news 11. Let's read all news 11, digest it. It's like read it and go right at the bottom. Read every word of it and then read again, and get it. Because with Ash, he brings things in tiny bits, in bite sizes, so that we digest it well. So if you don't layer them well and you wait to take them all in at the same time, you are going to throw up. Unfortunately, that's how I look at it. So he brings it in bite sizes, we chew it well and put it in, and layering it and layering and
Yeah.
layering and layering. So we don't know what next, but he says his next update would be in September. So let's not go into September and start expecting today the 30th of August. Tomorrow is 31st. And so let's not move into the new month and get the new this thing when we have not gotten what is here. So Red has been on. Red has been on doing
Yes.
really powerful. Read a few stuff from Red. This thing. Watch.
Like
There's one
yesterday.
of the videos where he was talking about
Mm,
to give it. Yes, yeah, about the difference between products and services
mm,
or what and stuff like that. Well, everything
mm.
on Red is nice. So go and watch Red. Watch Andy Berks. He does well on this thing
Digital blueprints.
on digital blueprint. And then
And then
empowering network, which has now
you're
become
gonna
rise
have
above
the
all odds.
the
That's
OTEC
how we
pros.
becoming. Yes. And now then you have the OTech Pros, you have this platform. Let's just watch. And then tomorrow,
Yes.
Heroes, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. Make sure you are there because we are going to be hammering again. And it's the last Sunday of August. Before we're blessed to have Heroes on the last
Yes.
Sunday of August. So be ready to show up. We've already prepared the graphics and everything just ready to roll tomorrow. So make sure you show up and make sure that we keep in touch and we keep going and keep on going because that's the only way to go. So apart from that, we're happy, we're excited. Thank you all who joined here to hear about Rise Above All Odds. So we are now called Rise Above All Odds because we've grown so big, we've extended, we've expanded, and we are bigger than ever before. So empowerment now becomes one of the subsets of Rise Above All Odds. What a powerful gift we have in our hands. Thanks to this movement. Thanks to you all as a family. Guys, thank you so much. Love you and see you tomorrow during the
Thank
Hero
you.